Hello. Hello, it's this guy here again, and today I want to walk us through this sales digital marketing strategy plan I created for realtors, a real estate company, a realtor, whoever it's into real estate, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you right now. Okay, so I'm just going to expand this. So this is a sales digital marketing strategy for realtors and real estate. Okay, now I want to show you what it looks like. You know what a sales funnel for real estate looks like. I keep telling people that you don't expect someone to just immediately buy a land from you. You just meet someone today and say, "Well, we have a land for sale." The person pays you. No, you need to build this connection. You need to build this integrity around your business. You need to build this confidence, around the business so that the person can freely buy from you and also become a recurring buyer. Okay, so to make this happen, of course, it's a strategy. It's a sales funnel. It's a digital marketing systematic strategy you need to apply to make sure you get your targeted results. Make sure you get your targeted result, especially when it comes to real estate. So this particular plan is for realtors and real estate company. Okay, so the first thing on the chart is lead magnets. Okay, so what's the lead magnet? Basically is a free is like a bribe to get an offer or to get something. Okay, so the lead magnet you're giving out is like a bribe to get someone into your funnel. You get someone into your funnel. So this lead magnet can be free ebook, it can be discounts, it can be incentives, whatever it is. Okay, but you need to figure out. It can be an offer, a limited offer or a special offer, but you need to figure out what works best for you. So, for instance, if you're in the clothing business and you have clothes for sale, okay, so a discount or maybe 10% discount can really bring a spark and make people want to go through your funnel just to get that discount. So, for this particular strategy section we are having today, this is for real estate and realtors. Okay, so when it comes to real estate, most likely your lead magnet may be like an ebook, your lead magnet may be free inspection or maybe free documentation, whatever it is. Okay, you just have to think through what basically you can do or you can give out that's of value and for free for people to come into your funnel. This is very important because this is at the top ladder of what we are doing. So first of all, you need to figure out a perfect lead magnet for you. It can be an ebook, can be whatever it is. Now, after getting your lead magnet, now the next thing to do is for you to spread out those lead magnets to be in front of your target audience. Now we want people who you're targeting to see these lead magnets, right? So the next stage of our plan, our strategy, will take us to how we can spread or where we can spread this lead magnets so that we can effectively reach people we are targeting. So one of these places we can spread the lead magnet is on your website. So let's say maybe you have a free checklist, a free ebook you want to give out for free. And one good place you can start, to put this magnet out there to get people into the sales funnel is your website. So when people come on your website, you should have maybe like a sales pop-up, or maybe on your blog page you have on the side widget you have like maybe your ebook or your offer or maybe a discount in exchange for an email. So wherever your lead magnet is, one of the places you can get people to go into this funnel is on your website. So on this particular strategy, we are looking at distributing your lead magnet on using three major approach. So one of them is your website. Okay, so for most realtors, I believe some of them do not have a website, Most of them running ads, just running ads, get people to contact them on WhatsApp and all of that. I believe maybe they don't have a website, but if you're a real estate company and you have a website, you want to make sure that your lead magnet is well distributed on your website so that someone who comes on your website can take a specific action to in return of the lead magnet. Okay, now the next thing you can do to distribute this lead magnet is through paid ads. Okay, now with paid ads you can run what we call lead generation ads, where you give out the ebook or maybe the discount or whatever it is that's your lead magnet. You can run an ad, a paid advert on maybe social media to get them, channel them into your sales funnel. So first thing you need to do is to make sure you've defined your lead magnet. Now when you've defined your lead magnet, you want to look for ways to put it in front of your target audience. Now, another way you can also do that is chatbots, and this is basically my favorite. I always tell realtors, especially newly starting realtors, individual realtors, to always pay attention to a chatbot, because this AI chatbot is a powerful system where you can channel people through your chat funnel. Okay, I'm going to go deep into that as we proceed. Now, the main goal of all this from your lead magnet, what you want to do with your lead magnet is to get leads. Like I said, real estate is not crayfish or meat you're selling, so it takes time, right? So you have to first of all look for leads, people who are interested in what you're doing, people who are most likely your potential buyers. Okay, first of all, they are leads before they become buyers. Okay, so from your lead magnet, you're using your lead magnet to attract leads. So when you have your lead magnet, you spread it around across your website or maybe through paid ads or chatbots, as we're going to see. I'll explain more later much about that as we go down the video. You spread out your lead magnet. The sole purpose of doing all this is to get your leads, to get people who give you their information, people who wants to know more about your business, people who wants to hear from you, who wants to get them to give us their information, maybe their name, their email, and maybe their phone number. Okay, now this is very important. I've seen a lot of advertisers who advertise on Facebook and of course Instagram and all that, channel them to WhatsApp. And I hear them complain most times that some people will text you, and after a while, you cannot reach out to them. They don't text you back. Now it becomes difficult for you to maybe start scrolling through your message or remembering a customer who has previously shown interest, but for some reason, because this person is not inside a funnel, you didn't put this contact into a funnel where you can easily reach out to them from time to time. It becomes very difficult to keep up the communication. So this is why making sure you have a system in place where you channel your leads are very important. So when you have your lead magnet, the next thing is to spread your lead magnet so that you can get leads. And now after leads start coming in, maybe through your website or through paid ads, lead generation paid ads, or maybe through chatbots, okay, the leads start coming in. What you want to do is to send this lead to an email database. We want to send this lead to two places. First of all is the email database and also the AI chatbot database, which I mentioned. Now, before I go further, I'd like to explain more about these chatbots. Now, most of us, I believe, have seen posts on Instagram where you're being asked to make a comment to get an offer. So maybe it's about maybe an ebook, a checklist, or whatever for a training, and then you're asked to comment a certain keyword so that you can get that offer in your inbox, right? But what most people don't know is that when immediately you leave that comment, two things happen, right? Now, as you leave that comment, you're being sent to a database of the creator. Now, whoever created that, so for the sole reason that you commented or interacted on that post, the creator's post, you're being channeled to the database, the AI chatbot database of the creator. Now, what this means is that you're now in his database, and he can now reach you whenever he wants to. He or she can reach you whenever he wants to. The business can reach you whatever, it can be an individual realtor or maybe a professional real estate company, whatever, this system works for both cases. So now, when you've left a comment and you've interacted on that post, you're now being channeled to their AI chatbot system database. Now, why is this important? This is important because just like the scenario, like I mentioned the other time, most realtors who run adverts on Facebook and social media, they always complain about follow-ups. It's always difficult to continue following up people who may have shown interest before. Like I said, you're selling a land and you're not selling a commodity like maybe a food product or whatever someone can just buy and eat and get pleasure. No, someone has to think about it. The person has to trust you over time before he or she can invest such a huge amount of money into buying a property from you. So you want to make sure that whenever you're running your ads, then you're channeling people to a sales funnel. You're not just running your ads. So when you have a lead magnet and you spread it around, and now you're now getting your leads, you want to make sure that your leads are being channeled to a database where you can always reach out to them. You understand? So where you can reach out to them. So one way is by, of course, if you're using the lead generation system through paid advertising on social media, you can easily get the leads from this lead generation ads and send them direct to your email database. Okay, so that you can now start reaching out to them, sending them newsletters, emails that contains benefits, a lot of value, high value, so that they can trust you. And of course, one or two emails in that sequence will come with a sell, will come with an offer. Okay, so when you get them into your email database, you want to make sure you get familiar with them by sending them maybe tips, informative, value informations, right? Value informations. You want to get them to trust you. You want to build that credibility. You want to build an audience that trusts you, right? So you have to do it the right way. Now, when you get your leads, either you send them to your email database, or if you're using the chatbot system to generate your leads, that means you're actually sending them to a chatbot database. So whenever anybody who interacts with your ad or potential prospects interact with your ad, they are being sent to the chatbot database. Now, with this chatbot database, you can now reach them right there on their social media, right there in their inbox on social media. Now, why is this so important? I keep emphasizing on the importance of this because most, especially from this part of the world, most people hardly open up their emails. Yeah, most people hardly. So, but with the chatbot system, you see higher conversions, right? You see higher open rates. You see that people are actually opening their social media inboxes. So now, to be on the safe side, you need to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So when you have your lead magnet and then you're using one of these platform, either your website or maybe paid ads or chatbot system to generate leads. And now when you get the leads, you want to make sure that these leads are being sent to a database, right? So I tell people who run adverts without a system that you're wasting money. But if you're running adverts with a system, over time, you see that you build a huge community that you don't need to spend so much on ads anymore because you already have a bulk number of leads who are interested in what you do. Now, your lead magnet is not just anything. It has to be something that is related to your business, something that, of value that is related to your business. So people who are actually coming for your lead magnet are people who have interest in the kind of business you do. So imagine over time, you must have built a list of thousands of people, if not millions of people who are interested in your service. So over time, you don't run out of it. For instance, maybe just a quick one. When Jumia came around, you see Jumia everywhere. Okay, Jumia ads were everywhere. They did a lot of massive brand awareness with their ads and everything. So over time, you see that over time, their adverts, they don't run ads like the way they do when they came initially, right? Now, why is this? This is because they have now built a database of loyal customers. They have built a database of email leads, a database of SMS leads, people who have interacted or bought from them at one time or the other. So they now have them stored in their database. That way they can easily reach out to them without having to run adverts. They can just send out bulk SMS, bulk messages, bulk emails to reach out to them, or maybe over a new offer or a new discount or whatever it is. So you see that over time, the cost for running ads, their ad budget drastically reduces because they have a system which they use in running those ads. They are able to build on their leads and on their list of prospects and leads, right? So now, when you've gotten your leads, you want to make sure you're channeling them to a database, either maybe your email database or your AI chatbot database. And also from your chatbot database, you can still, from your chatbot system, you can still get the email from them and send that email automatically to your email database also. Now, this is important so that you can be able to reach out to the person via email and also via messenger, the social media messenger, right? So now this is super important. So let's take, for instance, maybe you have your lead magnet and you don't have a website, and basically you don't know how to run maybe paid ads, you cannot connect it to, maybe you don't know how to run lead generation ads or wherever, and you decide to go with the chatbot system. Okay, now with the chatbot system, you can also connect your chatbot to your ads, or you basically connect the chatbot to your social media page, and then when you make content, you give a clear CTA, a clear call to action, and maybe tell them to leave a comment with a particular keyword and all that. So if you're using the chatbot system only, you can still get your leads, and when you're getting the leads, you can write there in the chatbot flow, you can still ask for their email. So it's a win-win. Now you can still ask for their email and automatically you send it to your email database. Now this system is very important. Now, I need you to understand that we're talking about real estate, we're talking about buying property of value, a huge amount of money. So you need to be able to build that trust, you need to be able to convince these people to give you that hard-earned money, right? So if you're able to do this right, and you get to this point, you're almost 80% into converting this prospects. Okay, so now when you get the leads into your email database and also your chatbot database, you can now makes it easy for you to reach them via email and via your social media messenger. Now the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you have your email follow-up sequence. Like I said, now let's take for instance, you give out an offer and someone gives you their email and they want to hear more. Let's say, okay, you're into the real estate business, they want to hear more about you, they want to be in touch with you. Now, of course, that's why they are giving you their information, right? So now let's assume someone gives you their email today, and the next message you're sending the person is about your property in Sokoto or your property in Jalingo, So it doesn't make sense. But imagine someone gives you their email today, and let's say the next email you're sending may be about red flags to look out for, or about how to avoid land scams. You can now send them those tips. You can have an email flow sequence. Now, all these are done on autopilot. You can take out a day to create about 10 emails. In the first 3 emails is all about tips and useful information. Now, maybe the 5th email, you can now invite them for an inspection to see one of the properties. Then the 6th, 7th, 8th, about tips and all of that, useful information. Then the 10th email or the 9th email, you sell again. So this is how you do it, right? So you don't just prompt the person and start asking for a sell. No, you need to build that credibility. Now you can set all of this in a sequence form to help convert this lead. So as they're coming in, the email starts from first email, second email, third email. Any fresh leads are coming, it starts from first, second, third, and that's how it goes till it gets to a point where you actually ask for that sell. right? Now, the good thing about this is that you're building a community who are interested in what you're doing. This is so important. This is so important, especially for the real estate business. This system basically is for the real estate business, but can work for every other business model if you do the right tweaking, right? So, but for the purpose of this video, it's mainly for realtors and real estate companies. Now, we want to do the same thing for your chatbot too. Okay, like I said, the chatbot database helps you to message. Let's imagine people who contact you on WhatsApp or who contact you on Instagram, and then everybody who contacted you for your product or your service at the given time, right? Imagine you have all of them in a database such that you can always send them sequence of messages. You can always send them messages directly to their inbox. It's so powerful because if it's much, I tell people that it's much easier for someone who has bought from you before to continue buying from you. Okay, so it's so powerful when you can be able to reach out to those people via their inbox. So we also need to set up the chatbot follow-up sequence, right? So just the same way you do for the email, that's the same way you do for your chatbot. So this sends out on autopilot. So once all you have to do is just focus on generating more leads, putting more leads into the funnel, That's what you have to do. Then you already have all of this set up. So once the leads are coming in, they are going through a conversion process. This is so important. This is so important. And then, once you're able to do this, I can assure you, you're going to make your first sales in no time. Now, this is so powerful. Don't play on this. I want you to take your time to digest this, right? So it is a simple digital marketing flow, digital marketing system that you can utilize to profit your real estate business, your realtor, your real estate company. This is the bomb. This is so powerful, right? This is so powerful for your business. Now, if you're having issues digesting all I've said in this video, and you want to have like a one-on-one mentorship or a one-on-one coaching, and you want us to set up this system for you, for your business, send us a DM, and then we'll be able to guide you through this process, right? So 2025, make sure you take your marketing goals serious and do something to end your business. See you some other time.